na ne yebedi nkomo enra na Supreme Court the ni ruling ewo vacant seat hon sensem a ekoso parliament na betu dwa na ne yakopie mu nyina ne se speaker eni ho kwan se o declare seat as vacant. Supreme Court say enya constitutional for the speaker of parliament to declare those 4 seats as vacant. What we are asking this morning, and they say, will the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Smana Bagben, respect the ruling of the Supreme Court or resist the ruling? This is a question we are asking. And this, if one more betiase, and I say one more tiase. For adventure, 0591228584, 0591228584, your WhatsApp. O share with social media at Globe TV GH for adventure to comment section ho na yankin kan emfa emam enra attorney general ekasai ene nsem trofo Alexander Afenyo Markin so kasai mebo mu videos no de akere na watie ensem no bi in fact enra Alexander Afenyo Markin na wo hwe se ensem troni no a now refer to him as NPP leader of the NPP caucus in parliament no was the same training engine to say he is the majority leader per the ruling by the Supreme Court. Indeed, that is a Afenyo Markin for you. But this is the conversation we're going to have in the studio this morning. We are going to delve into these stories. Why? Dear Quentin and NPP and NDC for no majority position. No. What significance any woman? Jeffers Mr. NP capsules any Adria Asoya Sene. Amaya de yesene se dwumadi no ebro enanope bo moden se obenya bi na wonso anonom na wapomoden agina ne na so brane ubowura pharmaceutical shop na afi herbal shop bia mu a obenya bi ato esa gonorrhea esa syphilis esa candidiasis premature ejaculation oba wo pa nyinsa na so obre onya bia ebeboa ne yipa na bibia nso aye kama ubu nsa wote yawo oni be ma hie mu a wonni atenka ya wonkwa na wote a peje fast mission p capsules na nonom ebeboa na bibia aye kama na na manyame wa beka mensa wa ntima me mana kwa aba na yenko yenim ko akrata no nso bodwa so enche ye de ho nsensem ebebro na mapumoko nankopando ye de nyame ase pa ene eye ukuada ye kwa no
yeah so we be all
ye kwa no to the bia se nipa breast a uhia a little rest enti bad man wi ni na menwie sa se still a me shachiri na ye nyoma enti ehonsam no. All right, let's move ahead and then see the stories that are making headlines this morning on the front pages of the various newspapers. And today we begin with the Daily Graphic newspaper. The banner headline on the front page of the Daily Graphic newspaper, you see Afenyo Markin and other colleague MPs here, and it says Supreme Court quashes Speaker's decision. 4 MPs remain in Parliament. So that's it on the front line, on the front page of the Daily Graphic newspaper. Electoral Commission disqualifies Ghana Freedom Party presidential candidate Roman Fada, right? He says printing of ballot papers resumes, and YE and 2 others partner to train 1,000 youth in fish farming. These are the stories making headlines this morning on the front page of the Daily Graphic newspaper.
And I'm going to say, I was here for Brasso, and some do no pay wabuano na or the other some yeno. Yes, so ye di emunsem emamu ye frasia na ye di Daily Graphic and a frasia and enrada and a Supreme Court a call a setna a fa nkunya makuma kwa hodro na ya mashebe dwem chami hinijina ni 2 minutes or ka say or declare as vacant na just as wadam pine mashebe dwani bia any one more or te sa akunya ne so no enrada and a court e kwa asem so asetna na atemuafo nso na chese yi wo ma ye so munto so aba emunum e kire se Supreme Speaker etumi a wogina so esesa nkunya hodo nan no eso edam pan na amra hye bedwafo etesa akunya so muntimi ma amra hye bedwam e ma ne nye yie no enimra bia mu mra ma ho kwan an ntino mo so de de ba na chese mienu e na ka se de Speaker eyeye no omu epne so anase omu agitum ntino krata no e de ho ensem abreye wo hasem na Electoral Commission ede aba what say GFP amanyuko no ma me ekuyadon kwa wenya ne baabi ekro na amanyuko no se wo free mu na ye de Roman father ba SEN keja omra na omesina na emu no wa disqualify Roman father or say neme bi won krata ni mu a na enkoyi enti krata no de aba wo hase Youth Employment Agency and afi nkrofo ko bi eka ho na o so makomu tumasi ni a wo ba behwe na wama emabunu 1000 entity e wo fish farming emu eno ne nsoma hodo an pay daily graphic bo an de ba be sumoye.
All right, the daily guide is also present on the show this morning, and it says pioneering petroleum hub project for economic growth. Akufo-Addo is here, and he has been speaking about that development. Electoral Commission disqualifies Roman father. Akuyadonko remains on ballot. That's also here. Supreme Court overturns bargain, reinstates 4 MPs, and then over on December 7th, government gives 51.8 million Ghana cedis to GJSP beneficiaries. All right. These are the stories making headlines this morning on the front page of the Daily Guide newspaper. If you get a copy, you have the details. Yeah, the Daily Guide to also petroleum project back watch abano say ebebo ye na mo manisi kasem no etumi akoso into the aba sanso na Roman father electoral commission are disqualified no watch say eno enche so call ballot paper no eso a obi amfoni na ho no mo nko no na ma me akuadonko ni mfoni ni eda ho no eche say eja oba na nkunkum ensa ho no oda ho no eno enche so kwa akoto aba man Ghana ni okwa tumi ni pafoforo wate the aba na aba de be dem na wasanso so ade aba e wa hase na no watch say Supreme Court eno adomu kwa asetena bagben omu eche say wogina ni tumi so na nkonya ahodo fo oka se so adampan no eni emre mutitese no mrahye bedwafo ahodo nan a na omu eto ho no se so omu se ko mrahye bedwamuti no wodi aba na che say NPP fo na dom dodo no say no ababa bedi omu ensa aba no say 51.8 million Ghana cedis and ebusuafo obechiche de ama GJSP for internal krata no so di monsem aba e wa hase sanso so eno o che say nipa be say 18.7 million and yakopon e yadoma December 7th omu ebekwa akoto aba Daily Guide e di anopay o de babesomo ye. All right. The Ghanaian Times newspaper says Supreme Court ruling a victory for democracy. This is from Afenyo Markin, majority leader in Parliament. And then the Speaker's declaration of 4-seat vacant. Supreme Court, it's unconstitutional. Court to file reasons and orders to Afenyo Markin's case today. That's also here, making headline on the front page of the Ghanaian Times newspaper. Free dialysis treatment for NHIS subscribers starts December 1st. This is according to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, His Excellency the Vice President, also flag bearer of the NPP. And then EC disqualifies GFP presidential candidate, resumes printing of ballot papers. These are the stories making headlines on the front page of the Ghanaian Times newspaper this morning. The Ghanaian Times edia ode aba e wa hase Afenyo Markin no na waye dom dodo no ba no dani e wo mrahye bedwam no kyerese no ada Supreme Court asetena omu ekoye no nia epie free mu e ba ye no a kyerese kabi ma menka bi no edi mu e wo mai mu ntino wode no so aba sanso so na Supreme Court e kyerese nia mrahye bedwam ni mrahye bedwam tiame hene ejane tumi so ede ye no eni emre mutikrata no de aba wa hase franketuni de ma NPP amanyoko no eye Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia ono so echese nyakopon ya adomo a December bosomi a ye kwa korem no ne da edikan obi a okidi ne ho atechema yesekọ ne kodan fidie so ne ade no sa apomudin si achi ba no udin ewo mu nko anase wo bi nko ade a ene ye wokọ a empanyifo ebehyew enti no de eno so ensema ba de Ghanaian Times de ano pe wo bo ano de besom. All right. Now the Ghanaian publisher is also here. It says, sorry. Majority leader welcomes Supreme Court's ruling, urges Speaker to reconvene Parliament. And then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia proposes National Pilgrimage Authority. That's also here for our Muslim community. Ballot positions unchanged. Bawumia still number 1. And then Mahama still number 8. All right, so the breaking the 8 agenda is still ongoing, you know, it's still on the ballot papers. YEA partners military and then Fisheries Commission to train youth. These are the stories making headlines on the front page of the Ghanaian publisher newspaper this morning on the show.
Why any crofo you know more akomo abuma watches or baba mamebruno entity and the cratano edimunsem abrain ewa hase so and electoral commission boss so for you hase and no watch that say and found was say mame ekwadon call any baby a ballot paper no or quasi de si etieno san pepe and etienne my penny abedecha wotu franka ama NPP amanyuku no kwa order number 1 one more so and NDC amanyuku no my penny da John Dramani Mahama one also eda number 8 on to be biasa sign say ekwadon ko ni honum tin we kwa akoshe 6 no akoshe 7 ni ade okwa Mahama eda so eda number 8 tin no monhye ne so emfama ye afanyoma akene ye dom dodo ba no dani e wo mrahye bedwam wo chese enu ada court asete okwo ye no ne pie free mu ba ye no umu aje atum ewo akomapemu nezeze akoyi amamno munji ntum sei enti the Ghanaian publisher edia aropay ono so ede breye no ene no.
All right, the Daily Analyst is also here and he says vacant seats Bruhaha Supreme Court Thames Bagman and then speaker bound by Supreme Court decision. This is according to Atuguba, sorry. Coming up, leaked documents reveal dirty deals, national security, top official fingered. All right. EC disqualifies Roman father, and then government disburses over 51 million Ghana cedis use start grants to beneficiaries. And then Baumia, grateful to Swame for warm reception. If you get a copy of the Daily Analyst newspaper this morning, you have the details of all these stories.
The Daily Analyst edie to so mapenya be de cha otu frankama NPP amanyuku no Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia ogusu a obo apron ntina no ada na no ene swame no ewo asante mantem no akasa wo kyese na ni age ye papa oba ye semude ofeso eje no wako de mu de eden ombeje ntino krata no ede honsem aba ewo hasisan so ena Roman father na akoko jemu ama GFP amanyuku no electoral commission are disqualified ntino krata no ede honsem so aba wo hase na lawyer Tukuba enso de aba wo kyese Supreme Court asete na ko ye no nia omudi ba yo mu kyese na hye bedwam kyame hene wogya ne tumi so a nkonya mako ahodo na ya wo kyese sese vacant na results na ba abonti a wo kyese eni embrem no speaker eni tumi bia de aba na abade aya na ayentino ono de obeye ne sasem no obeje ede atum ntino no so krata no ede aba wo hase na Daily Analyst ebo amane wo kyese busuafo bibi boba na nsem bi epiepie ewo national security mu akache ho no mu a empanyifo binum mu ho no na busuafo ye bubodi ntino mu di mu nsamba ye so ye de emu amanebo ebebre mo Daily Analyst ede anope wo de besumo ye ne no.
All right, the Daily Dispatch says Baumia cites 8 major NPP policies which have transformed the health sector. If you want to know, get a copy of the Daily Dispatch newspaper. 4 years since ex-president Jerry John Rawlings passed on. So it's been 4 years already. Nanama, Emre kwa na eko. Nanu ya JJ Koi 4 years. Wow. We na medebefa course and I'll be speaking about this. JJ Koi, you know, what are some of the achievements? JJ, the kind of Rawlings. And you my banks are now between the Akai Rawlings. Nanama fasi na you mention I'm in fact course.
Tini yadi the Daily Dispatch yebedia no so na ko waka tanesem no esi na ansa na no krata no abamania mampanyini abediechi Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia na o twese wabobo ne ma mako nwoche eso a NPP aban ba ye no omudi egu akwan mu a aboa ewo apomuden akachi emunti no ode eno abenti ba se ne dia vice president o NPP timi de ne ma bi se ba na ba sa
so we vice president but o twese we vice president you mate. You are only a mate. And no na
say eba se ni dia or vice president.
Dabi question ma men correct you ye ni opesa obisa ne say eba se dia amamu no ka ho bi. Meba. Opesa wo de ba mi. And na make say says ankoye kura he still the vice president.
Ankoye dia na do so mo fa blame ni ma no.
But no nche say ba mi is not the vice president. Ti say ankoye na do say Monfa blame no manua. That does not make Baumia a vice president.
Minim sir.
But the point is, say ankoya na nado say yemfa blame manwa ekoya ba omiya kana nado ho ana.
Ama me say say ankoya dia na yemu so kan ho.
So no. Inti ba omiya is the vice president.
Say eno dia ba omiya vice president ankoya na be ka so una woji.
But o che say enye ne yoma nyina so ne nkoye. O say nyoma nwotwe bi wo ho no ma aboa. Improve health sector into kwana kohwehwe sa no yoma na fa abaso boma NPP aban no wo ma ya
so ma ya de na wo ma ya
nti mem fa ba omiya nkoto am na no
me fa no to yi
ba omiya nya hwe na ma mem fa nsi mi nkofa course mra obusia JJ Rawlings a former president e de ma oman Ghana. In fact ne democracy a Ghana agidin a wi ase e ma nyina ebodin no enam JJ Rawlings so na ma sa democracy we etintimie obi a no ye soja ni a soja mamu e na odi buman no ogitu mu se da bi ye maka bi mamin ka bi mamu nya adwuma wa hu ye nto aba na obi nko na obi mra ye nto aba obi nko na obi mra jeje timi gitu me nya aman ahodo nyina na saa de we call so jeje be mampani wo Ghana ha no oye neoma pii ade na ode kai JJ Rawlings sa mate wa kan de awie 0591228584 my kai JJ Rawlings and anopai 4 years our pass on ade na de kai Rawlings. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me patro frozen and akasa free. Okay, yet you.
You want to say a good democracy at the end of the year. Not about one name, say. We some men now,
yeah, Murano.
Bye bye.
All right, me that's a pass off so hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me patro frozen and akasa free.
Pacho,
yo, yenti o ade na o de kai JJ Rawlings.
Pacho, good morning. Ya me pan pa, de que foi que ya de va ko pa me de kai Rawlings ne. En caso de no ser de bien no kan. Pa no ma me ko pa de que ku ku ya na bi ya fa de pan. Entonces, hasta su día ya bien. Tomando papaya ya para en la madre. Y que no me de cae o.
And now they kind of all right, me that's a pa. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. When you're ready. My catch us off Rebas was low TV volume, no not TV or phone.
Good morning.
I can I am far from. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Maybe I try first and how can I free? Also the same thing now, so yeah. Mama and Fanny Sincha and I am far for free. Hello, good morning. When Tian Naso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Maybe I try first and how can I free?
The first time was lucky to Mamma.
What are my into?
Patroni, I am the kind JJ Rawlings, he said. What a company, company for now. And I'm the kind.
And now the kind. All right. Yeah, that's all for Basso. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Frost and how can I free? Oh, when you're ready. Yeah, Semo. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yeah, Frost, eh?
Good morning.
Yo, Yentiu.
Hello, good morning.
Opani, we didn't have your casa free.
I'm going to open it.
Yo, Majo, so yentio.
The medical Jerry, say, avoid Jiramwa, Ejanaya, or Cataso. The medical, no.
Okay. Avoid Jiramumpu Jan and I or Cataso until Wunipa. We are Debbie and Wapin ye, and say, or mine. May I say, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Open your frozen alcasa free.
Like the shop for my cousin fleet into the Boise.
Yet you.
I know the program I mean,
May I say,
I do have a big Jalini Sena or do be our Ghana. Dalino, you. I hear Jelly Pension and the Kosu. The Shani of Macacab and I used to Jelly and the Kamuna you keep Jelly. But hearing and that's what you or Ghana. Yàrá tí mi sẹ sẹ́ni àní kò nkùlá sí ọ̀tẹ́ máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ wà fún ìyìnbá wò yí òbí yẹn nkiri. Èkùsìyẹ bí ẹni wọ́n ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní ìyá àbẹ̀yẹ wò mú dà, ìfìyẹ bí ẹni Ghana. Òbí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní sùkúrù òbí ẹni wọ́n àwọn adé ẹni máa ń sáadà. Ẹ̀ka ṣe yẹ kó skul, every 2 months di àbí ẹ̀bẹ̀tẹ̀ yẹ books máa ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì wọ skul. You tell me, if you squat at the Kuranese student, then you will feel free of performing my course. Papa, my cousin, I can tell you about a crime, you go on the Dutch tell you Yamagana.
All right. Opani mameno wase pass off from us brain tea. Say me jawa obekan sempi mameno wase. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me pa cho e frozen akasa free.
Frame wow, me free tamale.
Wow, yenti we dey na the kai Rollins.
Me kai ye pa Rollins ni be. Maybe by ama a friend say three accident. A suya. The Kaya and call a blame one play accident. Suya. I don't know why I mean.
All right. But I say, my family final call and I'm the course and I see. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Me ba cho frozen na akasa free. Hello.
Hello.
Me ba cho frozen na akasa free.
Me ba cho me brother family kasa fitakwa.
Yo yenti on free takwa. Dey na the car Rollins.
Me ba cho dey me the car ni for justice. Not your Cabiano, Danacrom, or Nonanka, Anka, indeed, if your parliament ever could see. But that's it.
All right. Me that's a pass also for a bus. So I was your mamma for calling in and see Hanama. A man for actual margin pa.
I am so beer and casse and a man to our original.
Aye.
No, first caller no, Emma, my Kai Bibi. They said, was a brana, JJ Ronis, El Honoma, being that our own, and Muras, not on watch.
Yeah.
And I brana, my sure, my pain that John Germany Haman so the campaign drew baby no the Ntiobiana, and the name of Baumia de always is Fiana. It's the day will come. Your baby will be said, yeah, then other candy pass me, yeah.
Right, and the Anoman tour. Yes, we know Rollins, the company force and a man tour weirda. Rollins, the man tour, we know, and in fact, and okay, and a man tour, so we know. Ain't he? Monfanable man, Rollins, you tell Christiano, but I never come the car Rollins. And he said, Bribu, ya debu teach man, what the contract. Emma wura bi otichi man nyame mfa ne kransie yi na contract na oye ye no adwuma na e wo so oye no wanya adwuma ne ye wan wo ye shoddy works na papa yi be so owura yi mu said ye osi bobo na so mu no na ma na enya de ketwa e kire yen nipa na Rollins ni ye akoma na owo e de ma o man Ghana impuntu enti se ne ya ye the contract ma DCEB ye the contract ma MCEB se onhwe e ma yenya development bi wo ne constituency ana ne district a supervision kura nya adwuma obi ankohwe na ye show the works fe akwan a egu Ghana ha nei oh enkasabre ya papa nipa bibrasom sa subani bi na yewura tamel sa tamels na ne you know no ne boss no when barata mills no onye soja ni entine de no na eyayi kakra barata mills ne timi call rounds call ye supervision unexpectedly wote hono wana waba na ne wakeka bi de akere mo agumoni mu ase poto enebe ye hu bi ye de adwuma no ma wo mo a na ye job na o ma ne basa
say enene wo bu campaign
what you say ne diska no enti Rollins why ye bia magana ye kai wo pa ba bia wo biara nyankopon fa okra ensi yi na ye be hye peda na ye celebrate you pa because adwuma why magana no why adwuma ye mo abaso abusia ma menyina we so na afi memfa first segment no ensi ha na ye ntwa ho nkonom Jeffers Miss Champion caps mra ye ba ye be ko parliament na afi ye kwa kodi nkomo afa ne yoma e koso ho 4 seat bia nanka speaker ehwe ni mu se ye be declare vacant in fact o declare impu na afenyoma akentwe asem no de court enra supreme court say speaker ni hu kwan se o declare seat no vacant ye be di hu nkomo speaker beji atum anasa onji ntumfo adwenkyere bra 0591 228584 0591 228584 ye WhatsApp na yenkenkan fa mamidin ene na Jessica pa what in a man can you buy here?
Your friend is of Mamina na Hayford. Me yen century me say actress. And then you ma who do pee keka. And na me juma dinti. Ma po me den hu hia me papa. Na seban ma po me den hu dia. And one Jeffers mixture. Bonje. Jeffers mixture nti. Me ti me jina pa bo atenten so. Just say Jeffers mama your best mu ankasa. Me nia be ma. Ebama wusu wa ye be mama pa. Senti ameji Jeffers Mr. Tumpre kopani say. Edro no hote ye de afa abefu nimdie kwanso. Eni fidie wonwosuom ena aye ne Frenchem kroje. Ye no nti ma ye resade. Enu wane Jeffers mixture. Na momitie enye ma pemfo oba a oma akwala nofo ana akwala onyenya emfie dumienu.
FDA ahwehwe saa edwadie nkrato yi mu agye atum se eye.
Jeffers mixture pa.
Senyetika inabeka miaro endo miara ejumeyidia inabeye miaro endo miara obreyitibo inabebo miaro endo miara Senyi besini faywa miara Senyi miara
Right. Cynthia Mamle Morrison, Aguna West, Member of Parliament. Sansuna Kwadwa Sante, Suhum, Member of Parliament. Peter Kwache, Aka, Memphis Central, Member of Parliament. Ena Andrew Asiama, Fomena, Member of Parliament. Sani Pana Yamabobo Mudin, Ena Speaker of Parliament, Alban Kingsford, Smana, bagben e kire se wo mo mfa mo akonwa mo teso parliament ne nto ho na mo nkotena fie ni nyina ne se wo ma dwene a wo de te parliament wo no ma sesa no political parties wo mo join no wo mo se da bi abato aye ba be koyi December yi no enya de se wo mo be ko e wo parties no edi mu biem de wo ya independent candidate no nso se obekọ abato no wo NPP amanyuku no edi mu enam sa adwensa kyerɛ ewi a wonom edebato abonten na speaker kyerɛ sɛ enya de so betumi akoso atena parliament sabri ya ye koi enti omomfo makonwa no ento ho na omonko tena fie until say beto aba 2024 yibewie na ye beto aba amomo ana ye ntomo no so meba parliament o masan aba parliament whichever party a wo mo ejina mu ede ama no edi mu na speaker de ruling way eba ye no na Alexander Afenyoma Akan oye majority leader in parliament e kire se dabi osusu se speaker the constitutional authority no in fact wa overstep it wa kwatra baby o se okodru wa channel limit because e say enko twen a review from the judiciary and sana watumi this declaration about betudwa but speaker anya ne sa inti on tiase no de asem no kodan Supreme Court ene amene wo ka say Supreme Court abo speaker decision no agu a wo kire say MPs no san kwatena parliament na wonum endi omudwuma said omudi omudwuma dada no a enti NPP for a wonum wo parliament e kire say wo mo an na da so ye majority in parliament na NDC for na minority asem we ye bisa se speaker ebedi atum anase onji ntum na mo be na speaker betu obe respect Supreme Court decision no anase on respect na se wa respect Supreme Court decision no what could be the consequence I be free mu aba we ni nkomo no wadwen kire yade a ehu hia ye 0591228584 fabra na ye nkenkan emfama ususu say speaker entie Supreme Court ruling no anase still on insist ewo ono ne decision no for adwen kire bra na ye ntie nanra right after Supreme Court ruling no and Attorney General Yewura Godfred Yebo Adame and in some trofo etwetwe nkomo and our church nyomam edichere some trofo my yanko na yanko bobi ntie ne Yewura Godfred Yebo Adame eka ye wi a ye beti Afenyoma Akan so de kakra ono nso ne nsem a woka ye na afi yaba ne ato Yebo asen na ye di nkomo kama ye ntie Godfred Yebo Adame rasisia.
The only thing anybody has to do is to respect the constitution. That's the mark of a civilized democratic order. It leaves no room for any argument whatsoever. And the majority decision, very big majority, clear majority, 5-2. It's not as if it was a narrow majority, 3-4 or 4-3, that anyone can say, well, there's some room for kind of review or anything at all. But the point I'm making is that whenever the court speaks, it's as a clear and emphatic order. Even if it's a very narrow majority, that's the decision of the court, and that decision must be respected. And I'm saying that it will result in a degeneration of our society and a destruction of our democratic order for anybody at all to refuse to comply with orders of the Supreme Court. And I think that's non-negotiable. It's something that we must all respect. I have heard some statements by certain political actors to the effect that the case ought to be done and that there ought to be negotiation and all that. I'm quite surprised because indeed, firstly, I did not hear such expression of willingness to negotiate and all, or maybe such instruction to the speaker or direct suggestion to the speaker for negotiation and all when the speaker started embarking on this act. And I think that for me it's very important that the Supreme Court ruled upon this matter because it is something that had been occurring in this country. A tendency for it to occur really was there. A tendency for it to occur again was there. It's necessary, or it was necessary, that the Supreme Court came to this clear conclusion and determination of the matter. The meaning of Article 97 Clause 1, paragraphs G and H. I think the Speaker of Parliament himself, to start with, indicated in his address to the press last week that the case raised very serious legal issues. Those were serious legal issues and matters bordering on governance in the country. And first, so I must express my shock, utter shock, at this refusal to even file a process. If indeed the Speaker of Parliament himself recognized that the matter raised serious legal issues, as he said to the media last week, where else would you address legal issues but in the court of law? Where else would you have such a definitive pronouncement on the so-called serious legal issue that the Speaker himself recognized in his press statement, done by the Supreme Court of Ghana? So as for the Speaker of Parliament, indeed, is law-abiding. I've known for a very long time to comply with the decision of the Supreme Court. As I said, it is non-negotiable in every civilized society. When an order of the court is given, no matter how highly placed or lowly placed the court is, even if it's a magistrate's court, you have to obey.
We can only thank God, and also it's a moment for all of us to rally around the choice we made in 1992, democracy. Democracy requires decency, and that is the path the MPP majority caucus took to ensure that we do right to the law. Nothing more except to say that we expect our colleagues on the other side, including Mr. Speaker, to respect the outcome of this case so that we move on as a nation. All we have is the peace of the country. All we have is our democracy. And in West Africa and in Africa as a whole, Ghana shines in the eyes of the people in terms of democracy. So this is another feat we have achieved, and we must celebrate it. It's not a matter of MPP against NDC. It's a matter of constitutional, interpretation. And the
right, abusia video a wo hwe ne tenten ne tietia ni nyina ne se Supreme Court ruling now or the ababeto abonten no. I was a Speaker of Parliament a respect ruling no. If we say Speaker and respect ruling no one for ruling na nya adwuma one comply na one fa nya adwuma it will undermine the democratic progress our minor yet to me ameki enti ehun behia say Speaker ebe comply with the ruling na Supreme Court e de ababeto abonten no na say Speaker and comply consequence e wo ho according to Attorney General nensemo a okaye say Speaker and comply sanctions bi wo ho no a yebetumi dia ma Speaker of Parliament but abusuya say yebe sanction no ana say yen sanction no say obe comply ana say on comply no yen hwa de in the first place constitution na da ho no maka say Parliament na judiciary na wo monte ase o constitution mu a etimi ma sa confusion we ba because ade we ebiasi pen Michael ko pen so na bisi yenti na no Haruna Idrisu stating clear said the ekoso nei no eye because of what has happened earlier, what has happened before, a whole consequence na ye hunu no enti se ne Supreme Court ruling we say Speaker the year adwuma mpa o china biemu no ede na befiri mu aba enu nti na me bisa Parliament and the judiciary wo understanding ewo constitution no emu no because say Speaker decision a o make ye no say Supreme Court overturning say yamfa nya adwuma dia it means that enuma p ewo constitution man the Speaker of Parliament no may not have the understanding and interpretation who yan thing, but we just accept it as the unfold. Na ye de kwayanim. That is why I drew babia or minor yankasa emrano emwayen. And as I say, you see that the resolution lies in the bosom of the Speaker. Say Speaker Babontino said that we mean fanya juma. Edie ne besi. Say NDC forecast that be am fanya juma. Edie ne besi. We have just a few days into the elections. me pesa me de ma no be ka asem bi well to inside the public but the me hunu no enye based on the abasisi because a bad day they are speaker of parliament so beba bontain abeka say okay what the Supreme Court has said no me de be adwuma it will be very difficult for the speaker of parliament to do that. Now say speaker yes the integrity of the speaker, the integrity of Bagbin as speaker of parliament that is something we need to take a critical look at. That is something we need to consider. And the speaker and okay, let bygone be bygone. Let's care about the welfare of the people. Now Supreme Court ruling no the abano yemfa juma regardless of niaman for be kandia fam hu nyina no majaya manaka Ghana me say bibi di enimu a abusua enye we are setting precedents via emwa or minor and there are some things that we need to be emphatic on them. I was say ye koye enimu no yetumi kirechire mu ma Ghana for ti aseye. And now this has raised concerns about Ghana yen constitution no any yen standing orders e or parliament honum no one more yedi omo elidi caucus no and afi parliament no as a whole no e wo say yetiminya ekuo bi a anase body bi a womo ete constitution no and afi standing orders na se yie so that obiara yebe appoint yebe vote no anase yebe as a leader in parliament no yebe tumidi womo go through education, proper education for them to understand the standing orders and then the constitution. Because se bribiano yebetumi constitution be e confusion bi say beba e wo manum na affect o mani yedie dia, it means that something is wrong somewhere that we need to correct it. Na bibia si na dia yadesua what my kokwe did e wo na breso a obi aka na no tumu no senka sabra na yede ye bibi yede yadesua ena ye gina so ye corrections bia enka de si na anu yi ensi biem engineer na what are we learning from it? That is my concern. Because as here we whether or not speaker bedia tumuno well speaker na nkasa ho but said ye be ochina ebinsi biem no what are we doing to prevent it? Because any time asem we see a parliament intimintinase and conducted business papa bia emfam wa wo man no there are things say edi hu nkita ho ema ye hwese o man betimi akọ nanim parliament entimi ntrase ye kwa na ya agene settings ye kwa na ya agene setting just because of majority position in parliament inti we have gotten MPs because of this development. These people do not even qualify to be members of parliament. But what are we doing about it? Now, Yansha insulted. You insulted the Speaker of Parliament because of this development. Yansha and Sama Yakadia good speaker who fee because of Ensem Wenti. Now, a dear na yebeye de afasa ade no wo mo edi speaker tam members of parliament wo mo ka kasa twitwire and the chief speaker of parliament no a dear no be are they going to apologize if the speaker accept the decision of the Supreme Court? Would they also apologize to the Speaker of Parliament? Abusia omanu ayetimu, we have a long way to go. Because if our own members of parliament can behave this way, I say, Madi can't catch on that. I said, these people, say, Ghana, you're doing a minor whole year. And Kenya majority, minority seats in a bepre, and Kasem we buy, no speaker the buyer. One, you bet me, I'm a speaker ruling, no. And you bet me, I'm a NPP for an aqua minority. Munti asma make any ye. MPP for me to say okay asam no Supreme Court but because Ghana hu hia yen na o say ye tena se adwen oman no puntu ohunti no okay mama yen go by the decision of the speaker for now na yen change Supreme Court the ruling or the beba say Supreme Court banner overturn the speaker and decision then we reoccupy our majority seat. But because these people do not think about the welfare of the people, but rather thinking about their positions in parliament, they decided, said, no, yan transe, just ya occupy minority position, no. NDC caucus say majority, one betna. MPP for also say majority, one betna. At the end of majority ni minority ni. Is it about the good of the Ghanaian people? And now say for your, well-being, entia, for your own interest, entia, and clearly this have shown Ghana for say the members of parliament, woman it going forward, no, a dear now mind you bet me to make sure say you prevent this away from happening. How are we going to prevent this development from happening? Because this is not the first time. Said a baby CBM no, and a baby CBM a bet me a die of asren ye ne yehui. And it is incumbent upon the nation to make sure say we take these parliamentarians and then the judiciary obia or what akwanya so obey interpreti laws no yen set up a body be a they truly understand the constitution no matter chere edu dia dia we should not be in a hurry to make a declaration and I say to make a ruling nanka begin speaker bet me consult the judiciary na yaje waje wo madwenkyere e wo ho ansa na the ruling na ba beto abonte ba because he thought he is the speaker of parliament, he can do it, he has the mandate to do it, and he did it. And I heard the ababisi so I told you a consultation is key. Yama consultation yajuma at a point and you might be a yan ya pesa ya now so yan te ho ase no we should consult other people. We should consult other agencies, other organs of government. Now, we also emphasize input imra before you be make a declaration. Be now, consequences be amrayen. So mine because and now NDC so montiase. Nasa speaker and tiase. Now, dear way, yeah, to also say yeah. How is it going to affect the elections? We are in an election year. How is it going to affect the elections? Have you considered that? And for once, Omino, yen to be more minum punto here, na yan fire interest and to baby. Yan fire interest and to baby. Na yan pursue the agenda of the nations, the nation. Say you better develop your man, you better yen your man, boy, I'm on mana tumpon, yen to be yes, I. And at a point, me who said, Parliament every convener, then members of NDC and then members of NPP, you bash your money the Omakwa Kogu Parliament to support their parties. Are we out of our senses? Sometimes, yet, oh, you know what I want to say? Why would you do that? Your party is doing something that jeopardizes the development of this country, and you are supporting it as a Ghanaian. Now you're the boss and swap political party supporters go parliament just because we want to occupy majority seat. Ain't Monko supporting parties. But there's an agenda. You not get anybody to support the agenda. Unyo biya man support it. But politics and here. And it's sad. It's sad. Madika Canada say me say mama to me members of parliament near mo nyina o party bia di mu ema ento aba mo. I've said this and I continue to say it. You know why? Sameme ya mampani na mo ho kwan say constitution review what I'm going to do and say one more best standing for members of parliament no. Ye to aba mo a wo nyina gum there's no majority minority side. Because adie we e mo man no there is no majority minority we monko tena amonko enchemu ni babia ye nyina ye bom e parliament. If this is what is going to happen, then this is the change that we need. Ya two abama mo members of parliament representing the people. Go to the house, sit, mon come combined. If there's a decision, now I will say ye voting mo support the decision no, raise up your hands. And now some come usual way na the eyes no mun scream mo eyes na one more entias no one so nka mo nei one so nka mo de na yenko but you say be chem well minority well majority na yetete one it doesn't help us me say yen democracy no ye say ye di akire no enioma bi wo mu a emwa yen ye before Ghana for especially ye nuru ho. Enti ya osani yo mabi wo ha ye twam ye yifri omanum because edi enya. Why would we have a majority and a minority in parliament? Na also omodwe oman no ho no they think about their party's interest. Yenko na yenko tena majority seat ni so because ye betumi ahu ye ho say ye one people supporting a political party a bad decision bia we vote for it or vote against it. Adentia. It is time say you make changes our parliament or our constitution. And the people that are calling for a review our constitution may say yen transfer we nyina sise mu bi na ye hu say constitution aba say ye reviewer aba say ye reviewer ye timi de sa nyoma we nyina resist all these concerns na hu kwan befa so a ye be address na constitution no aboa ama oman no atimi atumpon because party politics or Ghana hano affect and so much. Am I ntimi ntumpon? Am I ntimi ntumpon? Enti na ye twa speaker. Speaker daben minim say enche my NPP for no majority no o metwa bre speaker yema yenko parliament asetena because nema wo ho a e wo say ye. Yes, Alexander Afenyo Marken and Crawford, a bear Sergimano. Say speaker and Sakane Kratanoa. Speaker, ever free parliament, Abba Setana, Oba, Obedia to say majority for Montanaha, and I say minority Montanaha. Ye train Aqua Kusi Sabreno. And they Afenyo Marken a church remu, Quanya speaker and put in a faso prior to this Supreme Court's ruling. No speaker. Dodge no na auto I say no cobra seek hide and seek. It tells you say the speaker of parliament will be on the trimua one also what you seen in this or pesa way. But abusuya yenya constitution ba kubia yes stating your mom clearly party politics interest aton chan na o minor interest ne shemua obie ni hono mo a obeye sa ne ekoso ene wo parliament obie ni ho obeye ni hono mo a obeye enti Ghana for muma nyina yenka mum na yen sore na constitutional review no ayeka wasam these concerns na yen start na yen raise na yen fa hyem na yehu kwan e befa so a ye betoto no ma o parliament wo because ye parliamentarians no wo mu gusu a wo mo high and day in day out each and every day wo mo twe o man Ghana sign Ghana nkoso nyina members of parliament Ghana ntumpo nyina members of parliament a ye wo mo Ghana ntumpo nyina MPs a ye parliament problem wo Ghana ha enti ede na ye ede afa ho na o man no yatimi atumpon moma ye nhwe na kwan fa so a ye parliamentarians no moma yensesa no eno na beboa awoma man no atumpon ye koso yi omo party alliance dia ene da bia say ya eno ntina NDC ye campaigner was vote for Mahama and vote for the parliamentary candidate because oba aban mu a NPP ye campaigner was vote for Baumia and vote for the parliamentary candidate so that they will have majority in parliament. Why? Because they want to support their presidential candidate when they become president. Whether or not policies are there ban a year and no, they will support it. Na ye mom na be kwa tia yen. Enti e bra so se nyina ye kasa. Na ye kire homo mo hu se ne ye koso parliament no ye bo nyoso. Ye bo enyoso. Enti homo nwene ye nso ye hu bi. E bra so se parliamentarians no mo nwene ye hu bi. Nanka a few days into elections, a dear nkoa and a NPP majority, our parliament one more person or more year, I into a more pre-majority home. You have been in government for 4 years. 4 years, you have been majority in parliament for 4 years. Yahu significant improvement to biara few months to elections and a more our majority position home. And it's a shame. There are instances ananka minority in parliament. Ebetimi abo nioma biegu of parliament. Yansha I 11 nomina de adenanka minority wo ho kwan say ye tuye na itiem wa bra ye approve minority for support and ne na mo so mo pre sabre na mo pre majority. It's a shame. Mama yehu adwembone ene adwemfia ewo mutim as members of parliament ya to aba ede amamo. Na Ghana fo na medi om ho yawo. Abusia no wo twe na bo Mamema akwan na frebra so so frɛ na sɛ wuntimi nwuramu a me first caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Nana Day papa Nana Day na ho yɛ
Nyame ado me ho ya pa.
Sister David Bogoso.
Sister David enti wa no pai.
That parliament we are I work with a when you success. They say what bra property ya what substance ya machine ya be you the mo kwacha mrama ya mo ko ma se be mo mo ko bi agro. If the person you are what you say who will cheat that and money are you going to post money. You to be here who say every year and become over your 5%. And I'm a percent the very majority. They say the apostle didn't know young common speaker because of what in the other parliament. So yet the people at parliament that you say speaker who's right. Yes, at man, the apostle and yet empty. That couple will see a club. We are the case to a more, and I'm a minority. My young people here day. I can one woman, young people, now money. All
right. Sister Debbie, with us a pass off from us in your mission. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Maybe I try first and how can I free opening?
But I'm catastrophic about the penny chief.
Ain't you? Opani etio.
Me touch.
All right, on you ready. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Me ba cho etio di me be akasa free.
But the pepe actually I good of finance.
Yo.
Na I am a young say. That tax now mo dia kano. Could you believe that? Yeah, almost 10%, but about 10% because almost this ana what have you no matter.
Nasa betting tax and crowd almost starting starting into almost kakra na kwesi
I don't with 4,400. Almost 400 and something. Transfers can come move.
That's a pass off from us, so you better not come once. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Me pacho. Alaji enti o.
Ntonso. So we parliament we ye chok one. Wo mo anya hwia maye wo Ghana ha. Wo mu tinye nkwa na wo ko die.
ni dia mi sikura ni se wo musa ko ye bi se ye fi dia committee ni na ka ene ye die sika sa kwa ti ye sika kwa na o mu di kwa o mu nya ki atinye eye ata asem kwa na o mu ka ye nu wo manuan kasa ho wo mu nyunu ho se nipa menu mu na ma ete sa asem bi ba kunya abutare sa ne ko bondi boy wa sa so ba kunya abutare ha na samata.
All right.
So we see ninya abutare mi su ninya abutare abeyi
Alaji Mameno was a pastor of Rebaso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Nana Jessica Papa.
I said you get here.
Oh, when I said you get here, I said you get here now.
Ah, yes. You ain't your million franc. Ah.
Nana J. Mamen Kasaya, Sami Pajarum, Face La Paz.
Oh, okay, Pajarum.
Yes, man. Nana, you can't get a sanity perfect. What about me? I know what my entity parliamentarian beer with down Peswato. So they okay enough. What about me? I want to Mama do question my age. Is a paternity. Nana Johnny. Parliamentarians or more parliaments in Seattle. And then Uncle Paul can you pack them? Say, Michelle, also majority minorities and similar. And this is for Chimponi at Bonnie Boom. When I don't say so, one Kasa, we are minority. Now, no, to me, have a majority for seat. No parking could have a trade Google be say MPP for Quatrasso. Say, the MPP for the Munyasana, almost side parliament now. Would you say, I said, I can be so parliament. And it's for pay to go home. If you have a film, as you get your one or Gala, you have passed out on the kit for seminary or Munyama Basabasano, and it's for the film. You said to dress them now on mine. Young boy, not Boyama Tosso.
Maybe I told my man as a pastor of Rebaso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Anaje.
Abanina, Bobodie.
Anaje, na no boate na mikasa ke me wo ya bi so so wo ye.
Nyame adom wo ya pa ye nti ono pa nfro boase.
Mo ni adwuma pa wo ye magana mai. Anaje wadawro ma, wo de bi so ka no kre. Adia ye wa ba bi wo ye ni so ka watam. No percent and 4% to cover Ghana. Yes, Ghana for ba unia oda so kwa. Utuma ba unia. What is the other parliamentary view of that sort? That's Shamu. We are talking about MPP. I'm not more. I want to impact. I'm more.
May I say, yourself from us, me pacho NDC 4% to Kwabaha, and Mobia and NDC 4% to Kwabagana. Speaker of Parliament, declare seat as vacant. And no sooner NDC 4 Jina say, or more majority in Parliament. May I say, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you doing?
Frank, ain't you?
Yeah, and the penalty for the next generation of the now, so when you hear that, never know you do. Look at my son. And Sita, or Lucio, case, yeah, of the parliament office of the woman, and the other way about the school of Alaya, when I mean Tiana, or Yenny Tiano, and the school of the second button, Claudia, school, let's say, enough parliament, I say. So because the cabinet letter, you would make it a city, let us show him to me. I say the older parliamentarian also had that now, 2 years, no, my, because you see, to the grand thing, I was going to black on a mile high for school. It was the opposite of the baby and the car. As the showing everybody, you remember your share, the ability that is. So, and the grand airport, the king to back and the secretary in the grand, let's be every person I am, the kind of way. Which is now, we know, all
right, that's a primary answer from Basso Frank. Hello, good morning.
I
said, you.
We shall see with supply the accusation. Oh, parliament. I must get some money. Until my shot never found. Can you do a parliament to why? I'm here to say, about India and not money for the Macaron. And so I would just say, oh, no, I'm a million, but a man and mammy. And you said to make a tell more. And I may shut more minus. So the same point for 1 more, and the minimum. nti asoma make a bit sempa mo fa mo nyino wona mo hwe ni pa mo na research se de make me boa.
All right. Adawusu mame no was pass off from us. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me ba cho frost and how kasa free.
Ase kan ba je kete trouble.
Yenti o free trouble.
Ayo, me so madam ase me mojuma papa mo ye wo maimu. So better Ghana for your problem. Your problem pa se o hwe se de o man no esi ko na se bi se better sa. Ya da so edi MPP ni NDC achi na. Wutu se man we ye wo problem. Obi aya so abama administration some ko na parliament. Na mo nhemra na emwa Ghana for na ye nyina ye ni so mfa so no. Se so mo da dan to parliament no mo to parliament no. Nde parliament na matu se sia no de na mo de na sia Ghana no ye ko benkum ase ye ko nifa obi amo dwen maman no e parliament na matu ye ko benkum na ase ya na se ye ko nifa e te se maame ne papa etifie na maame papa no e tu jan nkra no e ofie ta go be so mario se ye fa no ye ni ndi ba so ben ta na e wa ba to ye to ma parliament wa parliamentary na omudi ye so no e fa so ben pa ye so media master me say MPP and NDC no. I was saying forget to because when you better be about the man man you say.
All right.
Man no nya baby atena.
Me no amame no ase self rebaso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me ba cho din ene ba bia kasa free.
Ma kasa free man no ka go. Na fa Moses afam.
Moses yenti o.
Oh yeah. Ba sam se me tan se formula no mo ya no. Kaya be ja imano tinne ya to pass nkwadi akabe boy ko ya ka o ya no to ka mo ye ku fa so be o mo de bagana na ya me ya ka na ya sa na ya mo ya na sa to ku fa so ya o mo de bo ma o no mo ko na kwa ya kwa ya so apa de kwa ne na be ye na be boy.
All right. Me da se self rebaso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me wa cho din ba bia kasa free.
But friend Ebenezer, me kasa freedom.
Ebenezer yenti freedom.
I already we so na the same back to be.
I was so that.
Na MPP for na ya na the way mu come we say me. O ya why they say who fair obi I say look at the friend Pajaro Shake Boka. Majority no me pacho. Because some this I say the adults in the majority and the son a majority.
The adults in the majority, of course.
And the parliament, no, him for the adults in the sphere.
See, the NPP for the adults. Say NPP for independent. In fact, Oko parliament, a woman in a pay will be a no soon change will be, but your independent candidate or no, then Hoko Dom NPP for no. And my NPP for the majority, no. But say we in free more NPP and this in the same number.
Okay. Any say passenger or my one NPP for Munna and never be about time I saw a cotwaba and need to be. You see, what I am train and they are really not mama. I didn't know program game. And my father and tell my why.
You, Mate. Yeah, that's a pass off for us.
Good morning.
Me wa Jeff Ross and how kasa free.
Me pato.
Yetio.
Atia honorable Dokuya, Atiama, ewo ka gwino. Hello.
Yetio.
Me pato. The American say, your parliament na wo ho no. Ye be frɛ won. Kongu ni anya aboto ye mo. Na yeni na Ghana for ni pa wa ko na kame de ye ni mu se ya yi mu so mu kwatena na se be de mu na ka mu mede o ma na ho ne de e ma yen e ka bi ba na se e be yi a yeni na ye ni ntom na bi bi a e de ba no yeni na ye ke mu ko yeni na ye ni pa ba ko NDC NPP me wo ba bi a mo to ma NDC o NPP o yeni ye ni pa ba ko e ti bi ntin na fi ye bi ba no person of the atom and I said the big banana when you am trust na mu ta dia we le ba mo ma no na mo ma ni tun to no ma ni ko ni
because they say no mama and you never know what my case we see no money na mo ya game ba ko oh ade we ya dey ba and if you caso no caso na biblia no na ko to aba ade ne kura ne ya dia to ade e so no won't me enka ho asem so ati afia nti e be tena mo ye na ye nipa ba ko o ba na sun bi ne
yo, let us pass off Rebas or Panicase. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Agye. Good afternoon.
Yo, Yenti on a pay.
I'm about to anchor to you at the coast.
Anchor to it, you.
Agye, maybe it's today. What in opposition, a one minority, a vulnerable for 8 good years. What I just 1.5 months, where I got to have. Man wasn't majority. Wasn't working the parliament. I think the ones have the thing about no majority of all. Let me get 1592. Dear Father, that's a good parliament. Let time. Speaker, basically, the speaker, education. The speaker, you can't do up in the parliament. What to two minister, look out.
All right, Yanami Yajuma. Yeah, that's all from us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me ba cho from say na ka free.
Me ka free Kumasi. Ke boom, me tell me mego.
Yo. Yenti obani.
One thing me say, I will say let us all be realistic. Say Professor Michael Quee, a mistake here. That doesn't mean that also be pretty the same mistake. I will say, and Sana the Ababe speak of parliament. You should know how. And I know Sababi, but he knows how. And I did your interpretation to see how originality. Who find difficulty ever name anyone. Of course, you need to before somebody make a pronouncement. Parliament in one. And the mistake only to no have that because the fact that we any parliament we can mistake. We move forward.
All right, the answer that's a pass off Rebasso. Hello, good morning. And council.
I won't say Ghana and what your best friend. You're paying for now. Good parliament. You be a more man who kind of how. And you would let the branding of an amount. Not a good parliament, you know. Not now, which is the woman who no man going and play the good party. I cannot do this. Will be a top one is there. A parliament will go on woman. Only the end you can so it's called the parliament. Look at it all. Only woman and best friend will be so much good party.
Yo, yeah, that's a soft from us, Okotobabi. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me ba cho from San Alcazar free.
Yes, I'm free Western region.
What that room I ain't you?
Yo. Pacho, say, and hello?
Meet you.
Pacho, kakra mi woka efa ye parliament to anyone say. So we share young Ghana for Ankasano, I will say Yachum. Sabi, when it's a Casan, say, I send this year, young fire room and Casas. Now, Momono, ye anything when I go for focus here, they won't say, I refer to that than I had ye. It's here, no. A bass so they will say, it be Bassa, a day, a back. And in a sense, I said, Mr. May, you know, for your windy and can I am qualities and mistakes, no? Because I'm seminar to you, say, dear, see the way you have when you DNC. Number way, dear, all say and some people are again, Abba. And dear son say, Ghana, for Yanka, your woman, so yeah, again, and yeah, and she entertain and you see, young can't see anything and yet, say, by next time, no, a bit of collection, I can go mine and now mine is transferred into my person. All right, I can't work on it.
That's the South Rebasso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, and I just Papa.
Opanicas and Apple walk on there.
I don't get some no.
Yo, Yentu.
Zamanam. Nana, yeah, I'm telling you. Now, Yamaka say, Sir Ghana, what you call for? I said, Bonnie, which me pa now, sir. MPP, MP one. Who you here? Oh, sir, Tama, as I'm seeing, I'm going to see supporters. I'm not on prayer or see supporters every one parliament to force it. I'm going to go on project to city. No, at the end of the cancer. Now, the parliament, no, majority, no,
speaker na declare na say wow those no occupy majority seat. Wow those no occupy majority seat. In this NDC for the those at the time you declare the more seat vacant. You consult to be as a majority seat. Can I find out quick? As before I get phobia and one na wo mutu Ghana. Omo mia omo bu ausu na omo ayi money. No cry albababin wa yep adwuma papa se court no say wa bagua and the free na for say be baba parliament no be ye pass no court no every declare say bill no anya ye
all right
I can see what net is what na
yo me that's a pass off from us Justin. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
You're frozen how can free?
The bajo free. No Bruno East.
Who Bruno East? You're frozen.
I don't believe I'm going to be there.
Yo, yenti wadarma.
Are is that say and come on with me again now. Ghana Parliament near body. Parliament near body. Now, I don't know after the Ghana law, Ghana say it's I say idea I'm here there when you from so it is almost yellow and as I catch on there who going there
all right
it's energy
me that's a minute as of Rebaso. Hello mama you're frozen how can free
yes
mama yenti free the chamso
Papa, Ghana for me slow be some moment tomorrow so picture abortion e gum. On so about reading the obey MC1, Casa the SU who ain't you hotter. Yes, Ghana for. And this is one I'm no more bound to a baby can let the Maja can remove you the hurry. And people are to an outer dear or cat just to the breed, that's how the enjoyment too. I won't be a minute at 2 years in the yard on the Boagana. Why you only a new floor? Catch what you need or don't know. The turn out to no one I don't know what party. And yes, Ramon, in this Yamako from Lana.
Yo, yes, Mamma was a pass off from Basso. Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Me watch your frozen how can free.
The Casa free switching class.
What are my you?
The mechanic Ghana is alone. In the park, you kiss a fair. Papa, a free Amir. Okay, I don't be the show. We have to say, we have to say. The software, my own, and make my own. It's 3 years. Now, my rigid entity in this. And this will be a major woman pass. One of the movie, no castle, or that I was living. Like I said, anything you couldn't about the and she started to woman, you papa, make pleasure my wish. I know a much show the woman to go for the man we saw. On my own Toyota. And before bar, on the young Makama. One for sure, on my best, on my cycle. They say, one more you, all by the discount, that's what I'm humble. The Ghana food, except for the University.
All right, so for me, that's a pass off from us when you're Mishra. I was saying, if I cross Nancy, our Hannah, filming count messages, Abanana, and sorry so. Well, it's a good morning. In my understanding, those affected MPs have declared their intentions for the next parliament and not the current parliament. So therefore, the Speaker of Parliament must respect and obey the Supreme Court's ruling. Pajero from La Paz, as if the Speaker of Parliament refused what the Supreme Court has said, he should be arrested and send him to Insawan prison. Simple. Some of the parliamentarians need to go back to free SHS. Thank you, Mr. President, for free SHS policy in Ghana. I'm Pejero from La Paz. Pejero, I've been through with it. I know them pa. Now, Haile Selassie, and so was a patriotic voices was that there's no need for Ghanaians to waste their time on JDM and the NDC party because they always think about the interest of their party, the NDC, and not what will benefit all Ghanaians. Let's think about Ghana by voting for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the NPP party for a brighter future, because with Dr. Bawumia, all things are possible. in Ghana. And Afi, we used to say, my name is Ni Agyei Konshai from Kojo. Good morning, Nana Agyei. I thank you for your good work. I think NPP MPs have denied the priority and the welfare of Ghanaians, but the only thing they think about is their position and then selfish interest and spending money with their friends and families. Or also, Nedia or the buy in here. After way, a birthday wish. Sronkokra. Birthday wish was a good morning, Globe TV. I am Rich Wave from Denchra. I am free. Keep doing your good work. Please, today is my sweetheart's birthday. Please wish her for me. Her name is Cherry Bia. All right. Auntie Cherry, Anopai, wish you happy birthday on behalf of Rich Wave from Denchra. I am free. Nyankopon winshraw. Na ye wo ye bia nso ensi wo ye. Ena ebrebe ma me kwan na family ya se ne san dwumadi no kuada edition no ebesi ede amamedin ene na Agyei sika papa mi koi ade ba akopɛ ena medi jaw ene se obekɔ akopɛ Jeffers Mixture and P capsules no wanonom fi se wapomuden ya ade a ehia mi yi intu yoba wo ye bema opese usisi mu ye den opese wuntini mu ye den opese wa himfi ho ehote ehotwa na eho ye nika eho ye hwamo a pe Jeffers Mixture and P capsules na manu Agyei se de ne ma hyehyehye yase atwam numaduro no ko wedi nim na enya adwuma mogyanum na entu ohaw bi a aba nipaduanum ase emfiri mogyanum kura emfamao Jeffers ena yes adwuma no obowura pharmaceutical shop bia mu a wonsa beka bi syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis premature ejaculation ebebo na atu ase afiri ho ene Dr. Ernest ne Dr. Patience nkasa wo ye numbers no so na yemfa nkyire mu bi